If you know, you know. Liver shots are among the most painful body shots to take. A lot of people seem to think that they could fight through one. But what does the anatomy and the physiology tell us? Today, I'm going to briefly talk through this anatomy, using a slow-mo of the liver shot that Gervonta Davis delivered to Ryan Garcia. So let's look at where it lands. He generates a ton of power, we already saw that, and it lands directly in that upper right quadrant. And that upper right quadrant contains the liver. And so it may not look like he makes really good contact with it, but even let's say he made 75% of the contact he could have made. That's still Gervonta Davis hitting him at 75%. Okay, so and this is just an arbitrary number, but we know it hit him smack dab exactly where the liver is. And when the liver gets hit, okay, the liver is innervated by the vagus nerve. Okay, so in order to better understand this, you have to kind of understand the nervous system. You have the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system. So the central nervous system is just the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system is everything that kind of branches out from that. Now, as a part of the peripheral nervous system, you have the autonomic and the somatic nervous system. The somatic nervous system is just volitional control of your muscles. So you voluntarily contract your muscles. Everything else is the autonomic nervous system, meaning that your heartbeat, all the functions of the organs are happening unbeknownst to you. You're not telling them to do those things. So the vagus nerve that innervates the liver is a part of the parasympathetic nervous system under the autonomic. Okay, so you have sympathetic, which is fight or flight, and then you have autonomic, which is more of, we usually say rest and digest. And so this takes a little bit longer to happen. Fight or flight happens immediately. So as soon as you get hit in the liver, that energy transfer through the rib cage, and especially somebody like Ryan Garcia who doesn't have a ton of musculature there, he's really lean, that energy is causing those branches of the peripheral nervous system that are innervating the kind of the capsule around the liver to send signals up to the brain. And those signals up to the brain are telling the body to do a couple of things: decrease your heart rate and decrease your blood pressure. So it's very, very hard to stay upright after you get hit in the liver, because decreasing your heart rate and decreasing your blood pressure is not going to allow for a lot of transfer of oxygen to very many parts of your body, especially the brain. And the brain takes up a lot of metabolic power. So once that happens, there's really not a ton that you can do when you get hit as squarely as you get hit by somebody as powerful as Gervonta Davis in the liver. And we all know what happens after this. He kind of takes a knee and everybody thought it was faked and blah, blah, blah. But none of those people have ever been hit in the liver and they don't really know what it's like. So I don't really care what they have to say. So either you don't understand the human body, or you've never been hit in the liver, or it's a combination of the two. So.